Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back to another video. This should be part number 3, right? Yeah. So this is NASDAQ, well, the same watch list: NASDAQ, US30, AUD, USD, and gold. So first, let's review a little bit about last week. Although nothing much has changed, so but let's just review. So last week, I took a total of 6 trades. 6 trades. All right, and then Nasdaq, we took 2 trades on Nasdaq. There was a buy here that hit a stop loss, and then the second buy as a re-entry. It went well, as you can see. And I remember the overall TP was somewhere like somewhere around here. But I decided to close when the price was like somewhere around here, because it was also a Friday and I don't want to hold trades. I don't want to hold trades during the weekend, whenever I'm trading this market of the Nasdaq and the stock market and the currency market, right? I don't want to hold trades because the fundamentals can easily come into effect during the weekend, right? So US30, we didn't have a trade, so yeah, just go watch part number 2 if you want to catch up on everything. And then AUD, the same issue here, right? Everything was good and everything is still good, right? But I had to make a decision. Remember, or something like this, the trade that we got, right? I could have held it, but for the same reasons that I explained, I don't want to hold trades over the weekend because of the fundamentals. All right, and I'm sure you could probably already see a little bit of something like this gap here, because right now the market is gonna open in about 30 minutes, right? So here I saw the price, well, with this candle to be specific. That's when I told the VIP group to close everything, because I saw that the price went in to try and break here and it failed once again. So I was like, you know what, let's just take what the market gave us and let's just move on, right? And then but as you can see, the structure still hasn't changed, so I'm still looking for my buys. All right, so let me just finish this one, which is gold. uh Kind of like the same thing. So yeah, we had a buy that was triggered here. Again, you can go watch the part number 2 if you want more depth on that. But again, it failed to break out of this level. That's why I decided to also take the profits that I had. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like somewhere here. That's when I took out the profits that I had and told the group to close everything, to even delete the buy limit orders. So right now, this is a new week. We're preparing for the new week, right? These are my setups. That's the only thing that I changed, as to like where am I looking for the setups. But the structure is still the same. Nasdaq is still in a buying market structure, and it's good that we follow the buying market structure. Let's follow the trend, man. You know what I'm saying? And right now, if I'm gonna continue with the buys, there's 2 areas. Of course, there's this level. If it continues to make new highs, all right, obviously we want to continue with the trend. That's a strong, um how can I say this? That's a strong signal. Not even signal, and that's not the word that I'm looking for. Like, that's a strong momentum, right? That's a good thing. Like, it continues to break and makes new highs because it's continuing this trend, right? But if it breaks this high low, then the whole thing becomes, a totally different thing, which is why I say the sell. If the price closes below here, I'm gonna start to look for sells, and the price has not done that as of yet. So we look to continue with this buying market structure. If the price breaks above here and closes above here, we'll wait for a proper retest, then I'll continue with the buys. And then the same thing here, I'll still want to use the same zone because it's still very much possible the price can still come back into the zone, and that would be the best possible price to buy from. All right. So that's where I'm looking for NASDAQ. Zone number one, zone number two. That's how it is. And this is NASDAQ. US30. Yeah, this week I'm definitely gonna be monitoring heavily because I don't want to miss it like last week. Last week I missed on US30 because I wasn't paying much attention to it. But this week I do want to pay attention to it too. So the market structure is very much bullish. It's the same as on NASDAQ. You just have to follow the market structure here to look for buys. So here, the best possible levels that I see to look for buys are this at this level here and also at this level here. Now, if it continues, well, we could also have like a third area. If the price here continues to break and makes new highs, then we might have to consider this level here. But for now, I'm anticipating that the price is gonna, come back into the zone because we did just have like this recent breakout here. But again, it doesn't have to do what I want. The market will always do what it wants. All I have to do is to be prepared for whatever may happen. I just want to be prepared. So like I'm saying, I am looking into this zone, but not yet. We shall see. For now, I'm looking into this zone and this zone here because this is the high and low anyway. So the price might just come here and bounce off, off of this zone because at the end of the day, it is a strong zone or it is a strong level because the price, struggled to pass this level how many times? One, two, three, about four times or so, 3 to 4 times. All right. And it eventually managed to pass through there. So yeah, man, this is US30. Again, the sell thing, if the price comes all the way here, that's the only place where I would want to look for sells if it breaks this overall higher low here. And then UAD you guys just comment if you want to see me analyze like some more currency pairs. Just comment on the one that you want me to see analyze, right? Because right now these are just my favorite or my personal preference, assets or instruments to trade. And also my VIP group, they also happen to like what I like. So if you guys want to see me analyze some extra pairs here, just let's go with the comment. Just comment down, all right? So this is AUD. The structure is still very much bullish, at least from here. I try not to focus too much on like too much of the price action because at the end of the day, man, you just want to trade whatever that's happening here. No, you're not really trying to trade like everything. You get me? So this is good enough. Same thing, like I said, nothing really changed there. It didn't even really move outside of this level or this level. So I'm still looking for the same thing. But now just with the slightly how can I say this? Because I'm also looking at this level now to say if the price can definitely break outside of this, I would look to consider to look for opportunities to get the buys from there. And then inside here, I'm not gonna lie, I'm no longer really interested as much. You know what I'm saying? Even if like I do, even if like the price does end up coming back here again, I will probably risk way less. You know what I'm saying? Because or even if I do get that trade here, the TP would have to be here most definitely, because I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be stuck here and over stress about whether it's gonna finally break out or what. We could just wait for the breakout here or for the breakout here, or we could just trade inside here, of which is not really. I don't want to say it's not worth it, but it's not really. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? It feels like you're just forcing things, but at the same time, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to make money. What's the risk? Yeah, it's 1:2. It's not bad. It's not bad. 1:2, you can trade at 1:2 and still be profitable. But I won't be doing that. All right. I rather prefer if the price is here or the price is here. If it gets here, I might do it for the guys in the VIP. But I strongly advise to say like just apply with very little risk. You know what I'm saying? Whatever risk you're thinking of, just half it and just put it here. All right. And then what is this? Gold, right? And by the way, guys, the past, success does not guarantee any like of the profits or whatever. Hey, no one knows whether the next trade that you're gonna take is gonna be a winning trade or a losing trade, which is why you have to always apply good risk management. All right. So I'm not saying everything here is gonna go accordingly, nothing is gonna go wrong. No, don't think like that. All right. Don't think like that. And then you don't even have to, just like with anything in life, man, don't think like, calculate, man. Weigh the options, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's focus here. Gold. Yeah, so again, nothing much has changed with gold. It didn't even really move. And there was like the FOMC news. Is it the FOMC news or something? There was like some powerful news to last week, and it didn't even really cause any effect. But man, look, I don't really care too much about that stuff anymore. I'm more like technical pure price action, this. So for gold, I think the best way, which is this is similar to AUD USD, all right? I feel like here, right, we can't get it, right? We can't get here. I was in on this trade from this level last week. But now my thing is, um, I feel like, like when I don't know, I just feel like it's talking to me to saying like, what, let's not force the trade here at this level because it's just not a very, very good level. Not even a good level, but it's just not at the right, because you can see it's consolidating and it's just gonna stress you. So I think the best level or the best price would be if it came here. And I say this because not only like this is a high low, official high low, but also looking here overall, this, all right, just at this level, you understand what I'm saying? It's a very, very key high reaction, like a level that it's strong, like it's bound to cause a reaction. All right. There's a big rejection also on the daily. You understand? Let me show you. This is what I'm talking about right there. So also even where it's at right there, if you really put your thing right there, it's a very key. You understand? I'm just not willing to go for that. Because right now, if we even go a little deeper into those concepts of liquidities and whatever you want to call them, you could probably say that we got some here, right? Some by some here that is easily taken out. You get your stop loss, the momentum and all that stuff. Even though I don't really trade that, but you can just to apply, add a little bit of confluence here and there. Understand? And anyway, it's always good to buy low, right? Buy at the cheapest price possible. So right now, at this level, this price and this price, which one is cheaper? Obviously, this one here. And preferably, I'd rather buy gold at this level here. And then another area that we could possibly look for buys is if it breaks above here. I'll definitely wait for retest and get the buys. Then for the sell, this is where I would, if it breaks below here, I will start to consider to look for the sells. You guys already know what it is. So this is it, man. Nothing complicated. All you have to do, man, is be patient, wait for the price to give you the setups that you want. Wait for the price to get into your zones, to get into your levels, all right? Don't just go in haphazardly, all right? So it's all about the patience, man. Who is gonna be more patient? Who is gonna wait for the A plus setups, right? So this is it, man. And I'm out.